Welcome back, my entrepreneur friends. Pour yourself some coffee, some soda pop, some agua, and let's lock in, because today we're going to be checking out text to video and image to video. We're going to be diving into Runway's latest model, Gen 3. So first things first, the link to Runway will be available down in the description of this video. Also, any other tools that we talk about today, the links will be down there as well. Also, there's a link for free guides and resources. Make sure to check that out, seeing as there is a guide for creating content with text-to-video AI tools. In order to access Gen 3, you have to have a standard plan on Runway, and those run about $12 to $15 a month, depending on if you pay for the monthly or the yearly rate. I wanted to give you guys a behind-the-scenes look at this tool, so I signed up for the standard plan so we could fully check it out. Now, before the prices scare you away, just know that you can sign up for a free plan and you can still try out Gen 1 and Gen 2 of the text-to-video model. As a digital creator, brand, or business, why would you use a tool like Runway or other text-to-video or image-to-video models? A use case that I think is a golden ticket right now is marketing and advertising. You can get as creative as you want with this tool. If you can prompt it, you can make it. Bigger brands like Toys R Us are already using these types of tools to create high-quality ads. And if you master these tools now, you may be able to take your content and marketing to the next level, creating unforgettable viral visuals or taking on bigger clients. There is one thing to point out: Runway Gen 3 is not the only AI video tool in town. It all depends on what you're going for and your skill level. If you don't have any basic editing skills or you want an AI avatar or like UGC content, you can use a tool like Synthesia. Or if you want a auto shorts generator, you can try tools like Auto Shorts or Creo. I'll be sure to drop links to those tools down in the description as well. Tools like Runway Gen 3, Sora, Dream Machine from Luma Labs, Kling AI, or Hapier are much more creative tools and require a bit of a more visual storytelling approach. Once you've logged into Runway, the first thing you're going to see is the dashboard. To the left, you're going to see your library, which there you're going to find your assets, which are the clips that you're going to generate or the images you're going to generate, whatever you're working on inside of Runway. You can also see workspace assets, so you can add one of those clips to a workspace and work within there. You can see your favorite assets, so if you have one that you really like, you can save it and go back to it quickly there. Custom elements and video editor projects. If you scroll down a little bit, you're going to see a plethora of other tools. So Runway ML is a powerhouse for content creators and creatives, people that are really interested in bringing stories to life and creating eye-catching visuals. This tool has everything you need. But today we're going to focus just on Gen 3. So here at the top, you're going to see the introduction to Gen 3. Just click here on Get Started. So we're almost ready to start prompting. First, let's check out this view here. So here at the top left, you have the model. So currently it's on Gen 3 Alpha. You can switch it to Gen 2, but today we're going to experiment with Gen 3. To the left of that, you have a menu that allows you to go to your dashboard, open assets, save in a workspace, clear your feed of results, and get help. And then in the center here, you're going to see a message that says drop an image or click to upload an image. You can click here on select from assets. And what this will do is allow you to select from images that you've uploaded or generated on Runway. If you'd like to upload a new image, you can click here on drag and drop a file image or upload here. And what this is for image to video. We're going to experiment with that today as well. Below that, you can see this is the area where you can prompt. So you write your prompt here, you click on generate down here at the bottom, and it will generate the clip here to the right. So at the top right, you're going to see your credits. I currently have 805 credits. If you click on that, you're going to see a message. Read this message before you start. Here it says Gen 2 uses 5 credits per second of video generated. Gen 3 Alpha uses 10 credits per second of video generated. So you could blow through these 805 credits pretty quick. Now today, I want to save some of my credits. So what we're going to do is come down here to the center of the screen, down at the bottom next to the generate button. And we're going to click on this little timer, change this from 10 seconds to 5 seconds, and you can, switch that back and forth for whatever you need. But just know that's a good way to save some credits. To the left here, the last little thing we can click on is this settings button. If you click on that, you're going to see your seed. You're going to be able to remove your watermark and the resolution. Oh, one last thing. I almost forgot to show you guys this, and this is super cool. I like this. Here to the left, you can see this button that says Custom Presets. If you click on that, you're going to be able to actually save a prompt as a preset. So come here to Create New, click on Create New, and you're going to be able to name your preset. So like aerial shot, cinematic, here's an example. And you can write out your prompt. If you like it, you can save it and reuse it. I think more tools should do this. I just think it's really helpful. So now we've truly seen everything. Let's get ready to start with our first text to video prompt. There are two things you want to take into consideration when writing a text to video prompt. First, this is not like an auto shorts generator where you can put like, make a video of this topic for this. You need to think of each scene separately and then take those scenes and piece them together inside of an editor like CapCut. So we are working with credits here, so we don't want to waste too many credits. Now, a quick hack, something you can do to perfect your prompts for Runway Gen 3 is to go to the guide that Runway actually offers, copy that guide and paste it into ChatGPT, Perplexity, Claude, whatever LLM you prefer, and prompt the AI to help you create text to video prompts for whatever story you want to tell. So just copy that, paste it in there, and then work with the AI to build the prompts that you want. I'll be sure to leave a link to that guide down in the description of this video as well. So here I opened up a project inside of Claude and I uploaded the PDF version of the Gen 3 Alpha prompting guide. And now I'm going to give it a prompt so that it knows what we want to work with. So we want some prompts for Runway Gen 3 Alpha. Let's see what it gives us. I don't know about you guys, but I've been using Claude 3.5 Sonnet a lot lately. I really like the artifact feature that it has, where it's like if it's coding or building something out for you, it gives you that preview window there on the right. So it looks like it's writing out the prompts. I know these prompts may not be perfect, but you could always work on, your project file or wherever you upload the PDF to get these like fine-tuned the way you want. Claude is done and we've got our prompts. So let's copy and paste one into Runway Gen 3. Let's check our seconds here first, put it back to 5 to not waste credits. Paste in your prompt or write out your prompt. So I'm speeding up the process here, but Runway normally takes like under a minute to generate the clip. I've used lots of these tools like Hapier or Luma Labs, and Runway just seems pretty smooth and fast. Our clip is ready. Let's check it out. Right away, I'm noticing there's too much text in the shot. I know that the Runway Gen 3 can generate text in some cases, but if it's too much, I feel like it gets muddied, it gets like sloppy and unclear. And there on the tombstone, you can tell that it tried to add in text and it's not legible. Apart from the text, the shot is cinematic, the camera movement is there, and the visual is almost what I was imagining. It's still missing that flower. There was like a flower in the prompt. I don't see that, but the visual looks great. If you kept messing around with your prompt, I'm sure you'd get the visual that you wanted. So instead of sitting around while these videos generate, I took this offline and generated a bunch of examples for us to check out. If you want to see videos that you've generated in the past, you go over to your assets and you're going to find a folder that has all the stuff you've been working on. So with the tombstone video, we saw one of the limitations this tool has, and it's the overuse of text, in my opinion. But that doesn't mean that this tool can't give you amazing visuals. So let me show you guys some of my favorite generations so far. I present to you, my friends, my masterpiece, the cheeseburger. Now, I know that the subject is simple, but I thought this was a perfect example for the video today. The burger looks great. It looks delicious. It looks realistic. And tell me that you couldn't use this clip in an ad for a restaurant, for example. Now, how ethical is it to use AI-generated clips of food in a restaurant ad, seeing as that's not the food you're going to get at the restaurant? That's up to the marketing team and the brand that wants to promote that way. But the visual here is very realistic, very clean, and you could definitely use this as B-roll when creating content. Here's another good example and also a use case. So we had our burger clip and we may need more clips for our ad. Here is another clip that you could throw in before the burger or after the burger to kind of set the tone of the visual story that you're setting up. you would take this clip and the burger clip and throw them into something like CapCut, maybe throw some sound effects over it, a filter and a narration, and start building out an ad or a piece of social media content. Don't have a drone, don't have a budget for VFX? Well, with Runway, that's no longer a problem. Check out some of these FPV drone shots in like a Blade Runner aesthetic. One of the main things that I have to say negative about Runway is the amount of tokens that it uses to generate these videos. You may not get the shot the first time around, so you're going to waste tokens for sure. Here's a quick tip. When you're looking at your assets, you can actually see the prompt that you used here in the right, and you can reuse the prompt. What I like to do is actually reuse the camera movements and sort of keywords or phrases that I noticed that Gen 3 picked up on. Use those again in new prompts when like you want to replicate this camera movement. So slow dolly in, you know that if you start a prompt with slow dolly in like this, you'll probably get a similar shot to this, and you can change the subject or change the visual, right? But you want to keep that camera movement. Another great use case for Runway Gen 3 that I'm not hearing many people talk about is generating videos with a green screen background. For example, this clip here, I could take and put it into CapCut and use a chroma key to remove the background and just have the character and then place that character into any other video. So now let's try image to video in Runway Gen 3. If you're looking for a free and easy to use, powerful AI image generator, I definitely suggest trying Leonardo AI. I will be sure to leave a link down to Leonardo in the description of this video. You'll get 150 free image generation credits every single day. So we got our image here of this character that I generated. Let's see if we can add some movement to this image. I saw some clips going viral online of people doing this image to video on Runway Gen 3 and adding emotion to characters. So let's try and add some emotion to this character. The prompts that I saw online were super simple, so I'm going to try the same thing. Wow, look at that. Perfect. Literally one word. I literally added the word happy as the prompt, and look at what came out. This is amazing. This is what I mean when I'm saying that this is like the secret sauce. I want to point this out real quick. Here you can see first frame and last frame. So I'm sure that if you start with one image and with another image, it will connect those two images and create a video with that. So think of one image as your first frame, the other image is your last frame. So you may have seen those videos that are going viral right now of remixed classic memes. People are throwing them into tools like Luma Labs or like Runway, and they are using the first clip method and the last clip method to mix memes together or to animate memes. It looks like we've reached the end of our video today. I've blown through all my credits. I've got 55 credits left, so one more 5-second video generation. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you're interested in learning how to create content with AI, automate your workflows with AI, and grow your business with AI, make sure to follow us, like this video, and share it with a friend. Any tools that we talked about today, the links will be available down in the description. Also, make sure to check out our free guides and resources, and stay tuned for the next video. We'll talk soon.